Oh, I have had an absolute weekend. I'll tell you right now.
Really? What's happened?
I found a genie bottle.
Oh, that's
actually.
good.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah.
good,
No,
yeah.
it was really lucky. Except he laid out the rules to me.
Right.
3 wishes.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
standard.
That's good.
Except they can only be 1 word.
Right. Okay.
So it was pretty hard to get descriptive.
Yeah.
with
So
it.
what'd you wish for? What was the
Well,
first wish?
You know, to try and be as specific as possible. I said money,
Oh yeah. Yep. That makes sense.
and he gave me $1.
Right. Okay.
And then
Right.
I just said more.
Yep.
He gave me a second $1.
Okay. Yeah. Not great. What was your third?
Look, at this point, I was pretty upset.
Yeah.
So I just said, fuck.
Right. And then what'd you wish for after that though?
That was my 3 wishes.
Oh.
Look, it was, I don't want to talk about it, man. Welcome back to the Wizard's
Welcome back
Tower.
to the Wizard's Tower.
I'm not happy about
You
that
okay?
at all.
Like,
I don't want to talk about it.
The Wizard's Tower!
I got an absolute deal this weekend just passed. An
Really?
absolute steal. And no, it wasn't
deal.
the genie, but it kind of almost felt like the genie granted a
Granted
fourth
a
wish
fourth
a
wish.
little bit. So I went into a nondescript hi-fi electronics store. Nondescript, could be any hi-fi
Okay.
electronics.
Can I have a guess?
Sure.
JB Hi-Fi.
Look, I'm not going to confirm nor deny the allegations. I don't know. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I'm going to specify what store.
Okay, so it's definitely not that one then.
Yeah, but for the longest time, you know, Emma and I have been doing this thing where we watch TV. I don't know if you do this at home.
kinda
Do you
weird.
watch TV?
Not with my girlfriend.
Okay. Well, okay.
That's
so
kind of lame.
we
Imagine having a girlfriend. Anyway,
what a loser,
Loser.
man. So we've been watching Breaking Bad.
yeah,
And we just finished it.
perfect.
Yep.
Great.
Excellent show.
One of the best, if not the.
Emma was like, I thought it was going to have a happy ending. It's like, what did you think would happen? She was
no.
like, I thought Hank would start selling meth with them. And I was like, that is the craziest way the plot could have gone.
Oh my
That
god,
would've
that'd be
been
insane.
wild. That would've been pretty cool.
I want a spin off of that.
That
That
minerals.
actually
You're selling crystal meth.
They're minerals.
It's mineral meth.
What's his wife's name? Oh my
Marie.
God. Always yells at her.
God damn it, Marie.
God damn it, Marie.
Why do you have to be so loving and caring to me all the time?
They're minerals. It's clearly meth.
So we've been watching it, but I only had a TV speaker. And so
Yeah.
you'd be like listening, they'd be talking. You'd be like, Jesse, we gotta wake up. And we're like, what are you saying? And you turn it up. The TV, I'd have to turn it up to like 70 to 80 out of
Yeah.
100 to listen, to hear what they're saying. So it's loud. You know, just to hear them speak at a normal volume.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, I can hear them. And then the next scene would be like a shootout.
Yeah.
And it would be so loud, you'd have to turn it
I see the problem.
all the way down to like 40, 30 sometimes.
That happens with YouTube as well. I feel like I'll be watching a YouTube video on like, half volume.
Yeah.
And then it actually happens on Twitch a lot. You'll be watching a streamer or whatever, and then an ad would play and it's so deafening loud.
Yeah.
It's like actually unbelievably loud.
Have you heard of Shopify? And you're like, oh my God, what the hell? I was watching Kaisenat dance.
It's that Telstra ad, the whistling ad that everyone fucking hates, and it's just so loud.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, we need to get a soundbar. And I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
The cheapest possible sound, just something, anything is better than the TV
Yeah,
speakers,
100%.
basically. As long as it's not JBL. I'm not getting a JBL speaker
Yeah.
because they're just not good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
They're
okay,
mean.
but they break.
JBL's
you know?
are alright. UE booms are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I was
UE
like,
booms want to sponsor the Wizards Tower.
yeah, so actually, they're actually the best.
They're actually-
Can we
let's say
redact
that.
this?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
if they're
yeah.
going to sponsor us, let's redact that. So I was like, all right, Bose is a good,
Yeah.
solid brand. It's well known. The cheapest Bose speaker.
Yep.
Found out nondescript hi-fi store selling it for $295.
Wow,
for
that's
the
really
Bose TV
Yeah, yeah.
speaker. I was like, that's pretty good.
Solid. Yeah.
Anything's better than nothing. So I go to this nondescript hi-fi store. Could be any of them.
Could be any of
Could
them.
be BJ Hi-Fi. That'd be kind
Sounds gross. Sounds kind of crazy, but yeah.
And I go there and I ask the guy, hey man, I'm looking for a TV speaker. The Bose soundbar is the cheapest one. This is the one I want. And he goes, yeah, no worries. And he looks it up on his little PDA thing.
Yep.
And he goes, oh, sorry, we don't have any in stock. We've got some at nondescript suburb
Yep.
here.
Okay.
Is that close to you? I said, not really. I don't really want to go that far. He goes, oh, what about this one? I was like, fuck, that's still pretty far. He's like, oh, we got
He's
one.
trying to find out where you live, bro. So what about this one?
Yeah.
Nah, it's about 10 minutes away. Okay, 10 minutes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Okay.
this
Doing the
one?
geo,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He's got the line. Like,
triangulating my location. And he goes, what about the Elizabeth Street one, like in the city? I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not
I don't want
going
to
to the city for a sound
fucking
bar.
sound bar. Yeah.
And he goes,
Fully
all
fair
right.
enough.
He's like, well, let me just see out back. We might have an old display model. So I was like, all right, cool. So he goes out back. He comes back with a box. He goes, sorry, dude, we didn't have that one out back. We've got this old display model, but it is a higher up one, a higher end one. $800. I think it was $799 or $899.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like,
That's a
fuck, that's
lot,
expensive.
yeah.
And he said, hey, don't worry about it, man.
No
X
shot.
display model, we'll do it for the same price as the lowest model. And I was like, oh
the
my God, this
fuck?
might be the biggest
Holy shit.
a gift of kindness any stranger has
Yeah.
ever done for me. So
He's your genie.
Yeah,
He's
so-
the genie, bro.
he docked it up. I was like, am I going to get in trouble?
And you went, oh, fuck.
I went, fuck. And he's like,
Whoa.
and he like did the dock it up. I was like, is he going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
All went through fine.
Wow.
And I got home, $800 speaker. Thank you very much.
More than, what's that, like 60% off?
60, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's like
$600
60%
off, basically, $500.
damn.
But here's the crux.
It doesn't work.
It took hours to set up.
Oh, really?
Because it's a smart Bose speaker. I just wanted to. What the hell happened?
I just want to plug in.
to-
Aux cord. Where's the aux cord?
Let me plug it into the TV and then just let me set it up and let it work. But what happens is I plug it in. It goes, oh, if you want this to turn on, you've got to download the Bose app. The app? I have to download
To turn
an
it
app.
on?
Yeah, because the remote for it doesn't work. And it doesn't have actual buttons. It's got those like haptic touch
Yeah.
buttons where it's just a piece of plastic you run your finger over. So I download the app and I have to make an account with Bose to use the
course you
sound
do.
speaker.
Of
And
course you
also,
do.
when you make an account, it goes, oh, by the way, by making an account, you have to opt into our emails. Oh, legendary. Sweet. So you're now going to send me emails just to
you're
use
gonna
my
tell me
sound
about
bar.
all the upgraded sound bars that I don't need. 'cause I've
Like,
just got
I
one.
care.
Yeah, dude.
So I was
That's
like,
so bad.
so I download the app. I set it up. I hook it up to the app.
Yeah.
It has to do an update. It
Shit
has to
too, yeah.
firmware update before I can use it. So I'm sitting there.
Just
10 minutes go by. I'm like, how long is this update going to take? It's a soundbar. It's got to be like a 3 megabyte update.
Yeah,
Like, what could you
what
possibly?
software is on this soundbar to need that big of an update?
I
What's
know.
the update?
I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like it was
Fuck is it updating?
stealing my information
Yeah,
or
legit.
something. And so
Echolocating your room. So it was playing a high pitched noise. Frank started barking.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where you were.
Well,
Oh
dude,
my
I
God.
found out actually recently that they can use your what this sounds like a conspiracy.
yeah.
They.
They.
Whenever you mention they,
I
it's
would
a
know.
conspiracy. Yeah.
I was a part of that for a minute, for a while there.
You can locate somebody. You can tell if somebody is in a room by their Wi-Fi. There's like subtle like changes in the Wi-Fi signal, that can tell if someone's in a room. Anyway, this isn't a conspiracy.
They.
This is the Wizard's Tower, not the conspiracy tower.
Fuck.
So I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, still updating. So I go on to Reddit. Bose smart speaker firmware update.
Updates.
The top Reddit post. Yeah, so it can take 30 minutes usually, but it can take up to 24 hours to do an update.
What? What is it updating?
I don't know. And everyone in the comments is like, yeah, bro, mine took 7 hours. Yeah, mine took 3 hours to update. Mine took a whole day up. The next day it was finished updating. What? I just want to watch my TV. I just want to watch Breaking Bad without the dialogue exploding. So finally,
I don't even know what it could possibly be updating. It must be like, I don't know, it must be like scanning your room to get the
I have
perfect
no-
pitch and the perfect.
I have no idea. But it took probably like 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Finally, it updates. I'm like, all right, sweet. So I go to set it up on the TV. It's like, I don't know, cracking the Da Vinci Code. It was so difficult to get it to go through the HDMI, eARC, whatever it is, to run it through. It finally works. All right, sweet. Let's play a TV show. Press play on the TV show. Literally watching it for 5 minutes, sound drops out. What the hell? Speaker turns off. And it won't turn on because there's no physical
happening?
button the remote doesn't.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I had to unplug it, plug it back in, and then I had to reset up the whole thing again through the account, through the Bose app. And then finally, after doing the whole setup again, an hour has gone by. And then resetting it up through the TV.
For a fucking speaker.
Yeah.
The only thing a speaker should have an aux cord and it plugs into your TV, and that is it.
Man,
Maybe 3 or 4 different settings.
yeah, there is nothing smart about smart technology these days.
know,
It
that's
is
just-
ridiculous.
They say it's like user error, but it is not. That's just dumb.
It was crazy. And then finally it reset up and now it works. Thank God. Touch wood.
Yeah.
I think this is real. I think my desk is real wood. But
Yeah.
it was so much effort.
To set up a
For a
fucking
soundbar.
speaker.
All you got to do, power on, plug it in the TV,
Boom. That's
link it
all
up on
I
the
should do.
TV. That should be
Yeah.
it. But no.
Maybe an app.
Yeah.
Maybe just if you want to change your EQ levels and get
Yeah.
it, if you're that into it.
But
really,
it should
not
be
even.
optional.
Yeah, should be optional. Yes.
Not having to
link-
actually do
yeah.
it to use it. So that was a hassle. But to be fair, soundbar's great.
Oh, that's good.
You know, the one I was looking at had like 3 speakers. This one has like 5 plus
yeah,
like some sub inbuilt
Woofers.
into it. Yeah.
Some subwoofers.
So,
They
but it
woof.
was a hassle. As I was doing all of this, I was like, that's why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
That's why this guy, he just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah, because no one wants it. Yeah, we got
He
a
was
display
like,
model.
bro, these come back every 2 weeks. Let's just get him out of here.
Yeah. Just get rid
Yeah.
of it.
I was half like thinking to myself, I was like, well, now that I bought it, I could just return it and get a new one that isn't the display model because I've technically
yeah.
bought it. But thank God I didn't have to come
But
to
is
that.
the display? Is it just, you think it's because the speaker's bad because it's the display model, or do you think it's just the
I think
actual?
maybe because the display models get set up as a display. So maybe like, now that it's reset the second time, I think it's fine. But maybe it was
Yeah.
because they had to factory reset it and then that just Bose software is really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a soundbar at the end of it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's
So
good. That's good. That's good. I mean, that's a hassle. That is a hassle. It's gonna happen to your fridge soon, I reckon. There's gonna be an update for your fridge.
yeah. I'm never getting a
And
smart
now my
fridge.
fridge plays
You tell me I can watch like
Emily in Paris.
you tell me I can have Subway Surfers
Oh
on
my
the fridge at
God.
all times. Oh, that's kind of sick. You can listen to the Wizards Tower through the smart fridge with the Spotify
You know
app.
what? That reminds me of a little gripe that I have with. I went home back home to Warrnambool.
Yeah.
Just for the weekend. Mum and Dad's house technologically is so frustrating. I was trying to charge some Switch controllers for my nephews.
Yeah.
I go over to the PowerPoint and your Mac Power, it's like a brick.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you plug it in. I was like, because it's type C Switch controller takes type C. I go over and their PowerPoints are like at the very bottom of this like drawer, so you can't plug anything into it.
Because the
Like,
battery's
because
too
the
big.
battery's
Yeah.
too big. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, where's your other PowerPoint? She's like, oh, we've got one behind the couch. PowerPoint should never be behind your couch.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like losing my mind. I was like, where can I charge this stuff? And she's like, oh, I'll have to get you an extension lead. And I'm just like, what is happening?
Essentially just-
This wouldn't happen if I was living here. This would not happen.
Or you're gonna get one of those dinky adapters that's like plugs in
Yeah.
and then it has like a PowerPoint
Yeah,
above,
exactly.
like the height.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, who made these cabinets? How did this get past me? I was losing my mind. She's like, oh yeah,
When it was
happens.
built, they were like, well, it's to plug in a VCR, and that's it.
Yeah, legit.
When this
Oh.
was made, it was not made for 75 power,
Yeah,
like things to
yeah.
be plugged in at all
It's
times.
so true. And then behind the TV, it's 2 PowerPoints. It's the TV PowerPoint plugged in, and then maybe like the Switch. And I'm
Yeah.
like, where can I charge my controllers? Like, because it was Type C this end and Type C that end, so you can't even plug it into the Switch. I was losing my mind. I was getting so frustrated. And the kids are like, oh, the controller's ready yet? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, I should have charged this before I come down.
You know, it's actually
it's
so
the
funny.
worst.
That reminds me of when smart PowerPoints are becoming a thing now as well.
Okay.
And where you'll have the PowerPoint, but then they'll have USB ports on the actual PowerPoint.
I don't mind that. That's good.
But they started getting released. They only started making them when Type-C just started to become a thing.
so they're a bit-
So
yeah.
people were getting USB points put in. Nobody uses a USB,
point
anymore.
anymore,
It's all
yeah,
Type-C.
yeah.
So many people have paid thousands of dollars to upgrade their PowerPoints to these USB
Thing is,
ones.
Yeah. And no one
I don't have a
uses them.
USB
Yeah,
cable.
Yeah.
I think I've got one USB cable
yeah,
now.
it's all Type C now. It's so
Imagine
true.
spending all that money on these PowerPoints. obsolete.
Well, you see that in
Instantly
planes
obsolete.
as well. You see that in plane, you're like, oh yeah, I got a power, and it's a USB
you're
power
like-
point. Like, no, I need a fucking Type C.
How is in 10 years this has become
Yeah.
ancient technology?
Have you heard that?
less than?
Have you heard that apparently in China they're making it so it's just one cord? Everything's going to be one cord, like connecting your monitor to your laptop, all just going to be one cord, power and everything. Power, it's going to be crazy.
That's pretty epic.
It's going to be crazy.
I've been getting so much Chinese propaganda on my TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm starting to be like,
was.
hey, dude, maybe China's pretty fucking epic, actually.
Have you heard about wireless HDMIs?
No.
That's a thing as well. This guy tried to do this. He wanted a setup on his desk where it was an invisible computer.
Yeah.
And the only way he could do it without any cords connecting to anything was wireless HDMIs. I didn't know
Is
that was
that
a
through
thing.
Bluetooth?
Yeah. I
Wow.
think it's through Bluetooth. I honestly don't know.
That's actually
It like connects with itself.
okay. Now that's magic.
It's
See,
so
and
weird.
this is we bring it all back
back to that,
around.
and this
See?
is the
and this is the
Wizard's
Wizard's Tower, and technology is magic. Electricity, I'll never understand.
We don't understand it. We're wizards and it makes
Hey.
no sense to
Hey,
us.
I don't think anyone will ever understand that.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
That's a great
I don't
point.
think anyone will get it.
No one. I don't get it.
No.
When you
I'm an electrician,
You're
I
an
don't get it.
electrician. I don't get it. I just plug shit
Hey
in.
man, I just do the wire thing. I don't know. It turns on and it works.
And now it's all going to be wireless wires. That's what HDMI wireless
I
is.
don't like this. They're taking our jobs. The Bluetooth
Oh,
is taking
no.
our jobs, man. Wireless electricity.
no.
It's all gonna happen.
That's so true. You're like, oh, I'm just going to wireless up this house. So you can't even say I'm wired up that house over there because you didn't.
I plugged in that house. Yeah.
Plugged it in.
Oh yeah, I plugged in that house. Plugged in that house.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be one extension cord into just something and that's
Yep.
it. Yep, done.
Our house is plugged in now.
Like it's
Yeah,
a
it's
fucking
all done.
water bed or something. Like
Yeah.
you just plug it in.
Yeah. All these people,
Oh my God.
unlicensed plugger-inners, and they're plugging them in wrong. They plugged them in upside down. I don't
Plugging
even know
them
how
in
that
wrong.
haped.
Oh my God. I couldn't even plug in mum and dad's house because all the fucking PowerPoints
Yeah,
and shit.
something's wrong with me house. It's been, I don't know, the plug's not in properly.
Did you try unplug it?
We tried plugging it, unplugging it and plugging it back in. No, I didn't try that. Oh, it works now.
I can't open any of my doors. Have you tried unplugging and plugging your house?
He's trapped it. Smart doors. They've been trapped in my room.
It's
Me
just-
smart locks
Oh
disconnected
my
from my
God.
Wi-Fi.
It's all going to be AI ran. Your house is all going to be AI ran. It's going to be fucking 2001 Space Odyssey. We're going to be all freaking out
Jarvis,
about how.
open my door. I can let you do that.
can't let you in.
Jarvis,
Jarvis, let me
me
out. No.
you haven't paid your power bill yet. The government has locked you in.
Oh my God.
We're not going to release
the
you
future.
until you pay your bills.
Get back on OnlyFans. No, please. That's what it is.
Send the government a picture of your butthole. Xi Jinping is asking for a picture of your butthole.
Oh, your feet pics went down 1 star.
Please.
You can't afford rent this way. Jarvis, let me out. It's all going to be iRobot. Holy shit.
That's going to be kind of sick, though.
Yeah, man, it might be cool. Scary, but it might be cool.
I'm down for it.
iRobots running around. They've already got some in China, believe it or
I
not.
saw that. Children
Yeah, the
playing
children
with child
robots. Yeah, I
robots.
don't
That's
know
kind of
about that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Magic, man.
magic.
This is just like magic.
It legit is. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Technology and it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Next
Next
segment.
Creatures criticism.
All right, to celebrate James Gunn's achievement with Superman.
Superman,
I haven't
yeah.
actually seen it. I've heard it's really good though.
I couldn't talk about it because the last week. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
you
the
went to
day
the
before
premiere,
it was
yeah,
out,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
can't
Well,
divulge
well,
anything.
Don't give away too much. I'm probably going to say it.
Okay, I won't give away too much. Because I have an unpopular opinion about Superman.
Oh, okay.
Really unpopular. I
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about this on stream. Everyone hated me for it.
Really? Oh, I'm keen to hear it. Hot
and I've
take.
been looking at all the reviews. No one agrees with me. At
Whoa.
all. So this is genuinely a hot take for
Okay.
Superman.
What is it?
I hated, okay, and this is not a light use of the word hated.
Yeah.
Every time this motherfucker would come on stream, hated him. The dog, Crypto, hated
You didn't
him.
like Crypto.
Yeah.
He was just annoying.
And this might be because in the
Interesting.
comics, I'm sure in the comics he is this way,
Yeah.
but this dog, unruly, man. And that's like his whole thing is he's like, oh, he's just like a goofy dog. He's not trained.
Yeah.
He has the powers of Superman, and he's
Training.
not trained.
Yeah,
That is
that's mental.
psychotic behavior.
Yeah, that is mental.
There are
It's
multiple
actually
moments.
immoral of Superman to let this wrecking ball fly around and do
Yeah.
what it does.
And it is justified. There is law in the movie that justifies why he is the way he is, like unruly, because it's
Right.
not Superman's dog.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I get it, and that's probably part of Crypto's
Yeah.
character. But I tell you what, there are some really intense moments in the movie. if Crypto would just pull his fucking head in and listen to Superman for 2 seconds, the movie would be over.
Yeah.
There are points where it's like, Crypto, come on. Hey, Crypto, don't do that. And then the Crypto, goofy little dog just doing the wrong thing. Oh my
Crypto,
God.
please.
Life or death situation. Crypto, please, for 2 seconds, can we lock in?
So is there a lot of Crypto? I thought it was a bit of like a joke, but is there a lot of Crypto Superman saving the world moments?
I'm not going to spoil anything,
Yeah.
but Crypto is throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, right.
So-
Wow. I thought it was sort of like a bit of a...
And there are just life or death moments.
Lock him up. Put a leash
Put
on
a
the
shock
fucking...
collar on him. We should put a bloody shock collar on him.
Kryptonite collar on that dog.
He does the wrong thing. Turn the kryptonite on him. Just turns into a regular dog.
Oh my God. Legit though. You can't have this unruly dog
His name's
flying
Crypto,
around.
for God's sakes.
His name's Crypto. You can put a kryptonite collar and just say it's his name.
And I think it's an unpopular opinion because everyone, even in the
He's
movie,
loving him and stuff. Yeah. Right.
when he was being all unruly, everyone in the cinema, not even joking,
Oh, fuck
and I was
that.
like, or laughing at
Yeah.
him. I was sitting there, front row at the cinemas, like, just fucking, this dog, if this dog just did what he told, it'd all be better. It would all be better.
You know what was actually interesting about? I listened to James Gunn talk about Superman, and he said with the Lex Luthor character, everyone was like, "Oh, like what's the depth to Lex Luthor? He just hates Superman. It's like is that good enough?" And then he said while he was doing it, he was like, "Lex Luthor looks at Superman like artists look at AI. He reckons it's like this big step back in human development."
Yeah, like
And
relying
that
on
made me, like
superhuman.
superhuman to solve all our problems when us, the human race, should solve it ourselves.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, "Whoa, that makes me want to go watch this movie." I was like, "That's such sick, like villain arc. Like he actually just purely hates him, and no one else can see it because everyone's blinded by his awesomeness.
Yeah.
but he can actually see how this is going to affect the human race." I thought that was so good.
Yeah, and it is a really good movie.
Yeah.
But that was my one
One
gripe.
thing interesting. What would you give it out of 10?
I really, like the,
People are
originally it
loving
was
it.
a 7.5 leaving the cinema, but the
Yeah.
more I've sat on it and kind of stewed on it,
Yeah.
I think it's probably like an 8.
Pushing an 8.
It's a
8
good
out of 10
good
for a
superhero
is
movie, you know,
crazy,
like
yeah.
it is really good.
People are fucking loving
yeah.
it. I've heard I watch a lot of movie breakdown dudes on TikTok and just nerd people just talking about it, and people are just saying it's like people got next to Infinity War and Endgame and shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, is it
I don't
that
know
good?
if it's that good, but it is really good,
Yeah.
especially for a DC movie.
Yeah,
It
that's
was a
probably
nice
what everyone's
surprise.
so excited about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's lighthearted, but not lighthearted enough to be like Marvel level, like or Star Wars.
Yeah.
They can fly now.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
fly
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like
A
it's
little
not
bit,
nothing
yeah.
like that. It's
yeah.
good. I liked it.
That's good.
Yeah, but Crypto though, fucking put
Fucking
him
didn't like
down.
Crypto. Didn't like put him down. There's only one person that's going to be able to do it, and he just doesn't want to do it. Fucking Crypto.
Yeah, Crypto
Yeah.
man.
But then the exciting thing, Australian Millie Alcock, I think it's the name, Millie Alcock, is playing Supergirl, which is super cool. Which is really exciting.
that'll be really cool as well.
So that's good. And shit, and that's whose dog it is in the comics is Supergirl's.
And she's a little bit unruly herself. She's a
Ah.
little bit of a rebel
little
without
bit
a
crazy.
cause.
Oh,
So
God. You can see.
yeah, and you're like, oh, that's why Crypto is the way he is. But yeah,
Yeah. There's no
Crypto.
such thing as bad pets, only bad pet owners. That's what they say.
True. That is, I stand by that.
Yeah. Yeah. You hate Supergirl, confirmed.
I can just train that dog for God's sake. It has the powers of Superman. Sorry, but it has the powers
I know
of
it's
Superman.
actually crazy that they let this dog run around.
It genuinely, at one
Yeah.
point, mauls someone
I was gonna
without even like a
Yeah.
It like growls and like bites someone, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Whoa!"
Whoa,
and I'm
settle
like,
down.
"That is you
He'd
should
be- yeah.
put that dog down."
Yeah.
that is crazy that it just
Frank,
did that.
I was just thinking, if Frank had the powers of Superman and he gets excited when I come around, I'd be fucking
He'd
through the
kill
wall,
you.
bro.
He'd kill
He
you.
could just
Yeah.
kill me.
It was a genuine point of irresponsibility.
yeah, by
I
having
was
this
like,
dog alive.
mental.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a hot take, by the way. Like, I don't know if I want to make that into a clip because everyone might come after you. Holy shit.
yeah.
He would. Yeah, it's honestly a fair point though. I gotta watch the movie. I gotta see if it's.
Yeah, if you go into it with those eyes, you will be like, yeah, that is pretty irresponsible.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
the segment wasn't bash on Crypto for 20 minutes.
Sorry,
the segment is creatures criticisms.
that could be a wizard's hot take.
Well, yeah, we've been, okay, this is not take.
Yeah.
So this in creatures criticisms, I give you some reviews of different movies, and then they're all 1 stars, and you got to guess which movie fits what review.
Yeah.
And because of James Gunn's Superman, I decided to pick all of James Gunn's superhero movies.
Oh, cool.
I didn't
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
one. There's one that I didn't pick. I don't think we've neither of us have seen it. It's called Super.
Okay.
And it's got,
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Rain Johnson. Rain Johnson? Not Rain Johnson. What's his name? He plays Dwight.
Ryan Johnson?
The bloke
The guy that's trying to be immortal? No. Brian Johnson, the guy.
Yeah, it's got him.
Okay, so I take 143 supplements a day. I pretty much am a superhuman.
I didn't pick. Yeah, the one that I didn't pick was Super. It's got the bloke from The Office, Dwight, playing like a superhero,
okay.
like
Yeah,
gets
yep.
dressed up. Very kick-ass kind of vibes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, I haven't seen it, but that's the one superhero I didn't pick.
Okay.
So I've got Suicide Squad. I've got Superman. I've got Guardians of the Galaxy 1 to 3, Brightburn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked you last night if you've seen Brightburn.
God.
All right, let's start with number 1. Oh my God, what was the target audience age for this movie? 12 years old? The movie is so dumb, but so dumb that it's difficult to understand who would like it.
Okay. Yeah.
For starters, every single character has a dumb power, like third division of X-Men.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the review. I didn't know who said. I didn't want to bag this person out, so I didn't put their name in.
So what are my options?
You've got all 3 Guardians movies. You've got Superman, Brightburn, and then the Suicide Squad. You know, he did the.
It's got to be Suicide Squad.
It is the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it has to be because
One dude's called Polka Dot Man and throws polka dots. Like that was
and
like.
he is overpowered.
Yeah, he's
for
fucking
sure.
busted,
He's
but,
really good.
yeah.
But that's so true. Yeah, I didn't really. I didn't get the hype behind Super.
Oh, really? You didn't like it? I thought it was
Suicide
good.
Squad. The
I thought it was
second
good.
one was good.
That's the one he did.
Yeah, but the first one.
Oh, the first one's
I didn't
dog
like
shit,
it.
yeah.
The
No, the-
only thing that came out of that was everybody dressing up as the Joker and
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that came out of that movie.
So he did the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which is
That
like
was
the remake
good,
where
and I
everyone
really
dies at the
liked that.
start and all
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
I actually
and then,
like that movie.
Next one. Would give it negative stars if possible.
Okay.
I love this I love this franchise.
Okay.
And knew full well going into the
Guardians of the
show
Galaxy,
that
yeah.
one has to suspend logical and generally be ready to sit back and just enjoy and spectate.
Can you read that without
I'm gonna read that
any-
again. I'm gonna read that again real quick. I got like nervous halfway through it because I like can't say the franchise. I had to like
Yeah,
ignore the
yeah.
word and then I got lost. Okay. I would give it negative stars if possible. I love this franchise and knew full well going into the show that one has to suspend logical and generally be ready to sit back and just enjoy and spectate.
Yeah.
I walked out after the first hour of the film was so unbearable.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
None of his movies I'd walk out of after
Yeah,
the first
no.
hour. So
I actually read a review of Superman. It was a 1-star, and he's like, "Man, it was so disappointing. I walked out after 20 minutes." And I'm like,
wow.
"Well, you can't really leave a
can't,
review
yeah.
if you walk out." So
Exactly right,
That doesn't
yeah.
really count. You
Exactly
didn't watch
right.
the movie.
I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie.
I've walked out of one movie in my life.
What was it?
Beowulf. I was 11 years old, I
This
think,
isn't
or
for
10
me.
years old.
Yeah.
My mum took me, and we were like, "Oh no, it'll be really good, it'll be really good." And then the first scene where that screaming freak comes out and is like, "Ah!" and like killing everybody and ripping people in half and shit.
Holy shit, I can't remember.
The animated Beowulf terrified me so
Jesus.
bad. My mum was like, "No, this
We're
is
going- we're going
And
on.
I was like almost crying. I was like covering my eyes, like, "Oh, what the hell is this?"
Holy
And
shit.
we left, and then we went and saw the B movie.
Oh, nice.
I think
That
it
would
was
cheer
like
you
something
up.
like that. Yeah, like
yeah.
it was around the same time, like
That's
a kids
good.
movie, and
That's
that was good.
Yeah.
That was the only time I walked out.
I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie. I think I got close in like Batman v Superman, but that wasn't because it was bad. I just was getting like, well, I guess it was. I was just bored. I was just like, I think I've.
Jesus Christ, it's like a 3-hour movie and
Yeah,
nothing's
and
happened.
nothing's happened. Yeah, legit.
Yeah, I think that if I didn't like the second Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got to be one of those films. I thought the second one was the weakest. So I kind of think but the third one as well, if you said franchise, makes me think
It's a
he's
part,
seen
yeah.
2 of the 3 and this is the third one. So I'm going to say the third Guardians of the Galaxy.
You're wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
it's
was it?
Superman. What? Yeah.
franchise?
Yeah, I know. I love the Superman franchise.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm like, does it just mean Superman in general?
Yeah, that's not really the IP, he should say.
Yeah.
Not the franchise. Because it's
franchise.
not a James Gunn.
No, that's what I mean. So
Trilogy,
when I
yeah.
thought that'd trip you up. That's why I actually chose that.
Oh, you're just.
I was like, he's gonna think it's Guardians of the Galaxy,
That's
but it
rude.
is
Okay.
not.
Okay.
All right, this next one. I don't know how any person could rate this 4 to 5 stars. It's the worst Marvel movie
Okay.
I've ever seen, including Eternals, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and every other Marvel movie.
Okay.
It's like it was made for an 8-year-old. Bad heroes, bad story. Why can't Marvel just use its budget to make another Iron Man or Avengers or basically anything else? Now, the funny thing about this review is that he basically trashes on every single Marvel movie and then goes, why can't they just keep making good Marvel movies like Iron Man and Avengers? Previously in that review, he says every Marvel movie's bad, but then he goes in to say, actually, Iron Man and
actually,
Avengers.
though, like, why can't they just make the good
ones again, yeah.
But they're all
But they're all shit. But the good ones are good, but they're all shit though.
Well, I'm going to double down and say it's the third Guardians of the Galaxy again. Okay, you hesitated there. What was that?
That was me just being like, come on, don't get this wrong as well.
Okay. I think it's the second Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy.
that's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good guess.
Because I thought, originally I thought it was the third one because they said Eternals.
Yeah.
And I figured the second Guardians of the Galaxy is before Endgame.
Well, the little clue here is they say Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and don't mention Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
So true. So, look, and this
clue.
is purely my own opinion and using my own powers of deduction. I'm going to say it's the second one.
Well, no, you're spot on. Well done. That's great.
Yeah. And I came up with that answer all by myself. So,
All right, this next one. I don't know how many you got right, but you're on track for going okay.
sweet. Yeah. I think I got one wrong so far.
There's the next one. The acting is horrendous. The most unbearable and unnatural reactions from unrelatable characters. Like a child with no life experiences wrote and directed it. Like a child with no life experience must have wrote and directed it. I'm going to chuck must have in there because the sentence doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They gave a 12-year-old a rifle for his birthday in public. I could go on and on about how bad this movie is, but it isn't even worth it. The preview was really good, though. The people who gave it 5 stars review were probably the cast of the movie. The people who gave it a 5-star review were probably the cast of the movie. Is a crazy thing to say.
Well, okay, so giving a 12-year-old a rifle for their birthday, it doesn't, I don't know. Do they do that in Guardians of the I don't know. I feel like just powers of deduction again. Using, we've already guessed most of them. All that's left is Guardians 1 and 3 and
something else.
Brightburn.
Yes, and also Brightburn, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to say Brightburn. Okay,
And
you're
you'd be
nodding.
correct.
Okay, yes. Okay, good.
You'd be correct.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Right.
that movie, I didn't like that movie.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't
But
seen it?
Nah.
It's shit.
But so when I was like, oh, maybe if I talk about the kid getting the rifle for his birthday, you might remember that.
I don't remember it. I remember a kid getting powers.
It being almost like crypto.
Yeah. And I didn't like that movie at all. I didn't think it was very good. Yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
very unmemorable. All I remember is I did not like
Oh,
it.
you can't even remember him getting a gun for his birthday.
Yeah,
They gave
yeah.
a superhuman kid a gun for his birthday.
From
Sounds a
what
bit
I
silly.
remember, he's kind of just like a really creepy kid, and you're like, this is probably the worst kid that could have got powers.
Okay.
And then you watch the movie, and it all plays out, and you go, no, he actually was the worst kid to get powers.
People
for
give
sure.
it a little bit like, oh, what if Superman was bad type vibe.
Yeah, but he's a
It's
child.
Not, it's a child, not good. Yeah.
So,
All right, this next one. Do not bring your kids to this movie.
okay.
Absolutely horrible because of all the animal cruelty included in the film.
I know exactly which one this is.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Dude, yes, you are correct.
Yes.
So many reviews with
Yeah.
that. Like literally so many reviews. This review had the caution symbols next to it. 2 caution symbols, like alarm. Like don't bring your kids to this fucking
Really?
movie. Yeah. So many reviews were like that.
And while I almost agree with that.
I kind of think I do too.
because it was confronting Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But also, okay, movies have been going for how long now? What, 15 years?
Yep.
If I was 5 years old when I saw Iron Man, I'd be 20 now.
Yeah.
I think most people that watch Marvel are probably, it's obviously kid oriented. There's
Yeah.
also an equal amount of people that have grown up with them that are adults now. But also, that's literally his backstory.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But my sister having nephews, it is really hard to tell a kid why they can't watch a movie.
So true.
And when they hear about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, after already seeing 1 and 2, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take them to 3. Like, what's the word? And then
So true.
And then it's pretty full on with the animal cruelty and just the sadness of Rocket.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to be like, I don't know if I'd be pissed off as a parent, but I'd be like, let's have a conversation about what we just watched.
It is
I don't
tough
know.
though, because that is his backstory.
Yeah, no,
and
and-
like
yeah.
if they didn't include that, you'd feel robbed
Yeah.
as a
And then
as a viewer.
and it's really good.
And it's a really
Which
good
makes
story.
it tough
yeah.
as well. Like Marty, my nephews really want to go watch Deadpool. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't watch Deadpool. Like, yeah, but he's a superhero. I'm like, I'm telling you, you can't watch.
You're not
it.
that kind of
Yeah,
superhero.
yeah, exactly. And it's so hard to, every superhero. I like superhero. I'm like, oh yeah, but it's a lot of swearing, and they're like, yeah, that's okay. And I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah, and his hand gets cut off.
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
breaks his hand on
Yeah,
metal, and it's all floppy, and it's really graphic.
it's
There's a lot of
disgusting.
sexual humor in it.
Exactly.
It's
And, like, you're not
definitely-
gonna get any of it. So like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So true.
Anyway, superhero movies, yeah. Like it's tough for him. I feel bad for him, but also it's like bad luck.
Yeah, that was a good movie though.
Yeah, Guns Galaxy 3 fucking slaps.
Yeah.
All right, this last one. I think you using deduction skills, you probably know what one it is. But
Yeah, yeah.
This really disappointed me in big time. This really disappointed me big
Sorry,
time.
what's good?
This really disappointed me big time.
Big
is
time.
what they're trying to say.
big time.
The
Big time
amount
disappointment.
of disgusting images made me sick with very graphic violence. Are they watching the same movie? Every minute of this movie was disgusting, and I didn't even understand the plot. The writing was average and not unique at all. That's crazy. Guys, sorry.
Some people should not watch movies.
I just don't get it. I really wanted to like this one, but the animal abuse was so graphic I could barely keep from gagging while watching. They could have done so much better with the amount of quality CGI and money wasted on this movie.
Is that also Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I can't remember there being much animal cruelty in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, but it's Guardians 1.
What the hell? Yeah, what happened in
What
Guardians of
happened
the
in
Galaxy
1?
1?
Was it just his like back with the, when he takes his shirt off? And you see
I
all the-
guess so, yeah. Like Rocket.
But like,
it's always Rocket, man.
yeah. Always
Bring
Rocket.
it back to him, man.
Yeah, well, that was Guardians 1.
Okay, well,
That person didn't understand it. And I'm
I
like,
guess so,
and he's
yeah.
like, it wasn't unique. I'm like, when you watch Guardians 1 after watching, 5 or 6 Marvel movies that were basically all the same, Guardians 1 was the biggest fresh of breath air you ever had. And they're saying it wasn't unique at all.
it was
crazy.
Dare I say, that was the downfall of Marvel. Was Guardians 1?
That's a great
because
conversation.
every single Marvel movie
Yes.
leading up to it was very serious with minor
Yeah.
humor,
Little comedy,
but like,
realistic comedy.
but like Iron Man is a full serious movie.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't think it's a superhero. You can watch it without liking superheroes, and it's just a good movie.
Good movie, yeah.
He makes a robot suit, whatever. Like it's not realistic.
It's not
but
even
like,
a superhero movie till like the last like 5 minutes where he fights.
Yeah. It's like
Iron-
in the realm of semi-reality.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy came in as a breath of fresh air, full comedy. And you're like, whoa, this is great. Like these jokes are like, they're
These are
riffing.
funny. Yeah, yeah.
They're saying things like they fly now. They fly
and
now.
it works.
And it works. It's really good. And it's like this goofy,
Yeah.
lighthearted humor with a serious story. And then the success of it, Marvel was like, what if we do that for literally every
Every other
single
movie, yeah.
we do?
Everyone
Let's
was
make
so-
Thor dumb.
Yeah.
Let's make Thor really
And then
dumb
I
and
think it
funny.
was like that for a while, and then Taika took it even more crazy with Thor Ragnarok, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Well, this is Marvel now. Like, we're just
Yeah.
getting silly."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true. Because you watch the first Captain America, all the jokes are very like taking the piss out of themselves, very like lighthearted, but now it's just full of jokes.
Yeah.
When in the first one, Star-Lord's like, "I'm Star-Lord," and he's like, "Who?" And you're like, "Oh no, this is what Marvel is from now on.
Yeah.
This is legit what it is."
Yeah.
He's
But
like-
I remember when watching the first Guardians, I was like, that was so funny. That was so good. I hope they're all like this.
Yeah. Now
And then
I
it
know.
slowly, they all became like
Became
that.
that.
And then by the end, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We've got, hey, can we change the humor a little
Did
bit,
James
please?
Gunn ruin the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
It's a great YouTube title.
Whoa.
Did James
Gunn
Gunn
ruin the downfall.
Marvel Universe?
And it's just you standing there pointing at the thing. The downfall of Marvel. It's just James Gunn's face.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Would I click that? Probably.
It's probably pretty relevant now, too. If anyone wants to steal that idea and do a
Yeah.
4,000 word video essay,
I'd watch it.
it's a great relevancy because
Yeah,
of
he
the
might
Superman
have.
movie.
He might have. But then I'm like, can anyone else do it? Because all 3 Guardians movies were pretty solid. The second one was a little bit lacking, but all
Yeah.
3 of them were solid. And it's because of James Gunn and his like direction and comedy. Because the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad was funny as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he
And that wasn't
knows
too
how to.
serious
Yeah.
either.
But
It's
also
very similar to
was?
this
I
new
don't know.
Superman. It's like it's a balance between the
Yeah.
humor and seriousness, which he hits well, but every other director seems to like
Go one too far. in one
not
way.
quite
Yeah.
get that fully. And Taika, really funny. Like the first movie that he directed for Marvel,
Yeah, Ragnarok.
was Ragnarok,
yeah.
was really funny, and then the next one after that
Wasn't.
wasn't very
No.
funny. It was even more silly than that, which
Yeah.
you wouldn't think is possible.
It's called Love and
Love
Thunder.
and Thunder.
It's ridiculous.
And then that was like the nail in the coffin where
Yeah.
everyone was like, all right, okay, enough of the humor. Let's get back to like just superhero
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting because it's also in a world that's real, like to an extent. Like it's still Earth. Like it's like I think Marvel's is like set between like 2008 and like 20 and now.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to be like real life now.
Yeah.
And I think the James Gunn world sounds like it's Earth, but like there's monsters. Like it's not Earth.
It's wacky.
So you can get a bit more wacky with it. But this is
Yeah.
like they're getting wacky with it, and it's meant to just be like everyone knows who superheroes are.
Well,
so
with-
it kind of fails a bit. It's
With
interesting.
superheroes as well, it's tough because like Superman and DC, because you have to have these crazy world-ending threats all the time because he's Superman.
Yeah, yeah.
The most
yeah.
powerful
Yeah.
fucking being ever. Like they
great
have to be
point.
crazy. Why would you live in Metropolis?
Yeah. And
And-
Gotham. It sounds
yeah.
horrible.
And it's
a great
almost
point.
like one of these like questions of like, if Superman didn't exist, would all of these monsters exist
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
It's like, I swear that's like
That's a theme
something that's
in-
explored
yeah.
where it's like, as long as you're around,
well, I
there's
think-
going to be.
That's explored in Batman The Dark Knight with like, does Batman actually promote this, you know what I mean? These
Like evil
villains. Yeah,
villains,
these
like
Jokers.
if-
Is
yeah.
there a Joker without Batman? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is Gotham worse off with a guy defending them?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah. I don't know.
interesting.
Like if Superman disappeared,
Would it take
would
the threat?
world-ending
Yeah.
threats really be happening all the
Yeah.
time? I don't know.
It might take away the threat. It's like, oh, you've got a superhuman now. Oh, Earth's ready to play. Like,
Yeah,
we didn't look
yeah.
at you as like that serious, but now that you've got this guy that can, let's go.
It's very true.
Interesting. Yeah, they should do a movie where there's no superheroes and there's always world-ending threats. No one there to save us. And we just get fucked.
I guess we're getting enslaved now. I don't
Fuck it,
know.
we'll just nuke everything. I guess it's like the only thing we got. Just fucking nuke it.
I bet there's a comic that explores that. There's
It
always,
just What if there was no Superman?
I
Everyone's
can't-
just fucking.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
I
wait to
don't
watch a 14-part TikTok series where they read through the whole comic for me, and I just scroll through. I'm like, oh, true.
Exactly.
I don't have to read that
Exactly.
anymore.
But that's why One Piece is so good. Let's end it. End it here.
Well, that's all the time we have on the Wizard's Tower. If you'd like to reach the Wizards, you can send an owl to the Wizard's Tower Pod at gmail.com. And you can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Whatever the hell that is. Anyway, don't forget to grab your hat, grab your staff, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Wizard's Tower.